thinking I really need to update our bedroom a little bit, and we've purchased our home about 3 years ago and it's mostly furnished, but just some finishing touches are really needed. So I'm thinking today is the day. So one of the things I want to do today is, I love this cabinet or dresser or however you want to call it, but I don't love the handles on it, so I'm thinking to replace those. So I need to go into town to pick up some other ones. And then this is my makeup station, and my brother and his girlfriend gave me another mirror that's a lot bigger, but it doesn't fit under this part of the roof because it's sticking out a little bit, so don't mind the mess. So then I was thinking to move this over there with the other mirror and then move this away and first clean this up, obviously. So chilly today, but it's like such a gorgeous bright blue winter day. It's 0 degrees, but I think it has warmed a little bit, so I'm excited to get outside, but I need to put on a warm coat. Okay, we got everything and Ariane is carrying everything. We just had like a good moment in town and now we're on our way back home and we're gonna see how everything fits. Okay, so I was thinking to replace these handles with these. I just think it's going to look a little bit more delicate. We'll see if it looks nice. Love it more than I thought I would. When I had the knobs in my hands, I was just kind of like, not sure, but it's a very different effect, of course, when it's on the cabinet, the dresser. So these are the old ones, and there's nothing wrong with these. Like, I get the look, but it's just not really my thing. I'm just so happy with it because now it's like the perfect cabinet for me, at least. So the other ones, I'm gonna see if anyone wants them, or else I'll sell them on Marketplace or something. But yeah, now I just need to kind of redecorate the top. So it's just half empty now, and I just put plant and a dried bouquet and a souvenir that my parents got me when I was younger. But I feel like here should be books, or maybe like a mirror, like a small one, or like a little painting or something, like something square to kind of balance the organicness of this. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'll just leave it like this for now and we'll get started on the rest of the room. But at least I feel like we made some good progress. Okay, so it's a bit of a mess. So first thing, I'm just going to clean out the clothes and then get that rack out of there. So this is impossible to move by myself because it's solid wood. So this is as far as it's gonna get for right now, but I'm just going to put the other mirror on there and just see how it looks for now. I put everything on there as neatly as I could. This is like my jewelry box from when I was a teenager. And this I might be able to put on the dresser. Like this. And I also put a couple of Polaroids from Arne and I. So I think this fits here too. This corner just looks so messy. I feel like I should have a better storage solution, something that maybe closes off so that it looks a little bit more tidy, because this is just bound to look untidy forever, you know? So that's something to think about. Maybe I even already have something in the house, so I'll think about that. Are some downsides. Okay, first of all, so the lighting isn't great. So as you can see, I get a lot of lighting from the window over here, and then this side of my face is lit very differently than this side because I have a lamp here. It's really hard to do my makeup evenly. Like last night I was going out and I was like, I feel like I have a lot more blush on this side, and this eyebrow was weird too because I can't really see on this side too much. And then this side is also quite heavily lit from above, which is not the most flattering, and I like being lit more from the front, if that makes sense, so that I get an even palette to work on. But also, I have no idea if you can see it, but there's sort of like speckles, like glitter in there, so it's very vague. So it's kind of annoying because when I do my makeup I really want to focus and get it right, but I can't really. I'm just going to first order that other mirror, and then when that comes we're going to re-evaluate, because maybe things are different when I have that other mirror and maybe I can leave it like this. So that's the update. To just go into town and look at some antique shops and see if they happen to have any of the things that I need. I think it's just so much more fun to shop local, especially if it's like a good vintage find. So that's going to be the aim for today. I'm just gonna grab my stuff and I'm gonna head into town. Okay, so we've been to about 4 vintage antique shops and we've already circled a couple of times. We found some items that we've been looking for a long time. So it's pretty successful thrifting session for us, or an antique session, I guess. thrifting with me as well, so we went by all the lovely little thrift shops. So it was very different, like some were really expensive and then others were like very cheap. So I thought this I could use to store some of my extra skincare that's kind of like backup. It's a pretty good size. I was thinking something a little higher, but I think it can still work. And it's something very different than I was expecting, which I like. It has some flowers on the top. I was like, how much is this? She was like €2, so that's a great price. And then this one, so don't judge the wood. But I was thinking to take off the hooks and then use these as hooks for my ropes, because they're very nice. They're gold, and then they have one down here, one here, so you can actually store quite a lot on them. It was €12 for this thing and the book. It was a little bit more than I thought it was worth, but it was very busy, so it was a little bit difficult to negotiate. So I was like, okay, I'll just take it. I just don't want to put in the effort for now. So yeah, I thought it was pretty nice. And maybe this, I could maybe paint it into another color and I could use it for something else maybe. So I'm not throwing it away yet, but I thought it was nice. So I went to a thrift shop to look for a mirror, and then I didn't find a mirror, but I did find something else. This gets messy because this has like all my hair stuff, so my like scrunchies, headbands, silk scarves for my hair, and I think it is because it's open, so I wanted to have something that's closed. So I found this adorable little basket at the thrift shop and it was so lovely. They probably have more than that, but what I like about this is that it closes and so that you don't see what's inside, so it looks more neatly. And then I also have another one because this basket Arjan uses for his clothes that he is not ready to wash, but he has worn already. But I got him a basket too, and then it's closed. And what I like about baskets is that it's open, so in between, so it's airy, so it's not suffocating the clothes. The vanity is back in the corner where it used to be, and I found this mirror online and my mom was like, you should cut it out in cardboard to see if it fits or not, because the problem is this little angle over here. A lot of the mirrors don't fit, but this, I feel like it could work. So this is approximately the shape that the mirror has that I got. I also got a couple of extra storage solutions for the top because it's quite messy. There are products here and here and here, and I just feel like maybe if things are organized a little better on top, the whole space will look a little bit more, how do you say, like calm. Like if the space is organized, it looks more calm, it feels more calm. I'm just going to get everything out and see what works, and then I hope it's going to look a lot better. Is so much better organized in this one thing instead of 3 different containers, and this was all just out in the open, didn't have a place to go. These and these and these were in 3 different ones, and now it's in one, so that's why I got this specific one. And it's like I even have room left, like I could put even more stuff in there, so I think that's a great improvement. This side I'm not too sure about, so I got this one that turns around so that I can put my evening skincare or my day skincare, because I couldn't find stuff. So I'm hoping that this is a little better to work with. And then this is everything that used to be in this one. So I put this one here because I thought it looked a little bit messy, this one with the products in it. I mean, it's still not looking the best, so I just have to kind of see how to organize. It doesn't have to be perfect in one go. It's a project. I'm just trying to use up these sunscreens, and then these face mists. I like them, but I don't use them that often, so they're really full. So yeah, this is basically just stuff that I'm trying to use up, but I feel like if I would put it away, I'm not going to use it, so I have to kind of put it inside to remind me, like, use this stuff. And I feel like if I'm going to try to put it in with here, then it's going to be less easy for me to use everything again, because it's like too crowded. So it's not perfect, but at least it's a bit of an improvement, I think. I really like the mirror. I think it's good. I just have to find a way to stabilize everything, but we're slowly but surely getting there. Sometimes like this, I just need to figure out how to organize it a little better, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so now I'm going to try it out. Okay, I just did my makeup and it's definitely a lot more organized. I'm also thinking that the tray with the stuff that I'm trying to use up, I might put it in the bathroom. But for now, I'm just going to keep it like this, and just over the next few days, I'm going to adjust everything. I want more plants in the windowsills. I used to have some plants up here, but they died pretty quickly. And then for the other window, I am thinking to eventually take these books and put them in a different corner and make room for some more plants also. So I think if I could put these books in a designated bookcase, we would have more room for plants over there as well. This door when I would open it, so I feel like I've changed everything in the right way, so we should be good. So I'm just going to do some finishing touches on the room, and then we're going to be done for now. There will be a part 2 because some of the stuff still needs to get done, but I think it's time to wrap up this one because this is all I can do for now, and then in the next one we're going to do even more adjustments. So I was thinking to make it like a home decorating series. So I'm going to make a playlist out of all of them. This is going to be the first one. So make sure to subscribe and keep your eyes open for that playlist because it's coming soon. is the final result. I mean, the bedroom already had a lot of the basics, so as far as how it's decorated completely in the big lines, it's not that different, but to me it feels really different because it's just about rearranging the energy, making the space work for me a little bit more, and just adding the finishing touches. So for example, this, I think it's called a tapestry with the moons and stuff. It has the full moon cycles. I had this when I was a student in Amsterdam. I had this in my student room and I just kind of put it away because I felt like it was a little bit studenty, but it's actually really nice to have something from my former single life, living alone, student life in Amsterdam, in my current home, and it's just really nice to kind of add everything in. The same for this painting. This is it's a print by my aunt, and then this one is an older print by my aunt that's probably even older than me. I put it in a corner for now. Eventually I'm gonna do a bookcase here, and then I want to hang this painting over there in that corner above the shoe rack. But it's just nice to kind of have some things from my family, from my former life, and then on the dresser it's my old jewelry box from when I was literally a kid, when I lived in my childhood home that my parents don't own anymore, but where I grew up. So it's nice to have something from where I grew up, and then a picture of Aryan and me, some dried flowers from when a friend came to my home to congratulate me on the home, and then I have this tea set that my dad brought me from Morocco because he went on a cycling trip there. Then I have all my books, my spiritual books, and then the books I still want to read, and then the books that I love on top of my closet, and then the plants that we grew ourselves. It's just nice to kind of surround yourself with meaningful things and just keep rearranging the area and making it more your own over time. And I feel like that's how you get a great interior, is just by making small adjustments over time and not being like, okay, now it's done. That being said, definitely subscribe for part 2 because I'm already working on some more adjustments for the future, but I didn't want to rush and just get everything and be done. I want to work on it slowly, and some pieces will take more time to collect or to figure out where to put it or to grow if it's plants. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this kind of content. I'm planning to do a little bit more of a decoration series, so if you enjoy it, please subscribe. I'll make a playlist. This will be the first video in the playlist, and there will be many more edits. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this video inspired you in some way or was entertaining. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a very lovely week. Bye!